Hello and welcome to Moessieurs for this new MODX M video, which will also apply to the Montage M. I choose that today topic because I've seen questions asked about how to recording MIDI in a sequencer software. The MODX M does not have MODX Connect, which allow to have pre-configured templates as example for Cubase. I'll show you all what you need to know to be able to record MIDI and audio in Cubase 15 Pro. You'll be able to transpose if you are using another sequencer software. Just before we start, I invite you to click on the thumbs up if you like this video, and also to click on the booster highlighted in YouTube recommendations. Let's start with the MODX M here. On the Montage M you'll see exactly the same screen. Go to Utility, then Settings, then MIDI I/O, and to use with you DAW, be sure to set USB mode. I'm not going to talk about local control for now. Let's keep things simple. Keep the MIDI channel 1 and be sure that your USB cable is connected from the USB to host socket to your computer. The latest Yamaha Steinberg USB MIDI audio driver must be also installed on your computer. By this way, you can work with your sequencer software. Here I have a Cubase project already set up that works in fine way. You will see that I haven't included audio recording not to interfere with the voice. The goal here is not to hear sound when I play on the MODX M keyboard. The MIDI is working, you see it's receiving MIDI data. You can set the MIDI track to rec like this too, or use the speaker icon. And for the audio, let's switch to this track. You can see that it's set on rec. Let's activate the speaker icon. You can see the MODX M audio coming. How to prepare all of that? On a new project, go to Studio. And let's start with Studio Setup here. Then go to Audio System. Set the Yamaha Steinberg USB driver as ASIO driver. It allows you to see the MODX M audio buses and MIDI ports. Go to the Yamaha Steinberg USB ASIO now. If I click on the control panel, you see my MODX M connected. You can see the main LR inputs. The MODX M USB input buses up to 8. You'll have up to 30 buses for the Montage M outside the main LR bus. For the outputs, you have MODX M main LR, digital LR. You will also see for the Montage M, the assignable inputs and outputs. The Montage M have this audio buses, the MODX M doesn't. Once you've installed the driver, it will allow you to set up all the audio buses and MIDI ports. Let's take a quick look at the MIDI ports. Be careful if you are using ESP on Windows computer, there will be a disconnection to be made for the port 4. I'll come back to that topic and settings with a dedicated ESP taking in hand video. Make sure you've set up all correctly. For Montage M users, you will see all available Montage M MIDI ports and audio buses. Next, let's go to Studio, then to Audio Connection. There you are going to set up the input audio buses. If there are no buses or not inaught, create them with Add Bus. Add a bus and give it a name. Give them simple names, main LR, then 1 and 2, and so on up to 4 stereo buses for the MODX M. For the Montage M, up to 15 stereo buses, and assign LR buses. And then, add also the mono buses. If you want to record a bass that is mono, without any stereo effects, or a flute that is mono, set mono buses to record mono tracks. For the MODX M, you can set 8 mono buses. For the Montage M you can go to 30 mono buses. These are the inputs. This is what comes out from your MODX M, which come as input for your software sequencer. I will done later one other video to explain to you how to set the audio buses on your MODX M or Montage M, and my advice is to work in the best way. On the Output tab, for the MODX M, you have the stereo main and the digital stereo. These are the audio buses going out from Cubase to your MODX M or your Montage M synthesizer. For the Montage M, you will also have the assignable buses for input and output. Once you have done that, you can create MIDI tracks for your template. If you're familiar with your sequencer software or Cubase, you know how to do this. If no, go to Project and select Add MIDI Tracks. On each MIDI tracks, you need to set the MODX M MIDI ports as input and output. Choose the first one, which is the communication MIDI port, from your MODX M or Montage M notes and controllers. The second MIDI port is for remote control, to control Cubase. That's not the purpose of this video. The port 3 allow you to duplicate what's coming into your Montage M or MODX M MIDI 5-pin DIN socket for another keyboard that doesn't have USB as example. Port 4 in that example is not available. I have unactivated. It is dedicated for ESP communication. Do this for the 16 MIDI tracks you have with MIDI channels from 1 to 16. For the mono audio tracks, I didn't create them. I have just create the stereo tracks. Here's the main, you see, it's called audio main, and here set the USB main bus. That's what you have configured earlier in Studio. Audio connection, which you see here, with the name you have set. I kept it simple and set USB main, which is the stereo main in. Then set USB 1-2 bus to track 2 and so on, up to everything you need for stereo tracks from available buses. Then you can add, and set in the same way, the mono tracks if you need. So there you go, that's how you need to configure your project if you're working with Cubase 15, or transpose this for another sequencer software. To finish, store this project as a template. Once you've done all of that, you'll be able to record your MIDI and audio in easy and quick way. That's video ending. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found the content interesting. Feel free to click on like, and I also invite you to click on the boost button to highlight this video in YouTube suggestions. As official Yamaha expert and specialist, if you want to learn more quickly how to use or take in hand your Montage M, MODX M, ESP, Camelot Pro, or any of the Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboards that I use, or also Cubase MIDI and audio recording with them, you can request an online masterclass with me. You choose your session topic, and you can download your session video to watch it as many times as you need. If you are a Moessieurs YouTube community member, you will get 15 minutes extra time for each session. How to become a member? Just sign up on YouTube. It's a monthly subscription of €3, and you'll get more than just the 15 minutes extra time. You'll get to see all my videos in preview, without ads, almost 1 month in advance, as well as my private videos without ads too. Don't hesitate to join the Moessieurs YouTube community. See you soon for a new Moessieurs video.